Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes. We back with another one, guys. Before we get into it, let's give this video a thumbs up. If you're new around here, you already know what to do. So here we go again, guys. The markets is looking very weird and very strange. Like I was telling you guys in last night's video, even with what's going on in the economy, all this fear, everybody expecting the market to push even lower due to the fact that the economy hasn't caught up with itself yet to be able to have a balanced level. So everybody expecting more and more and more blood, guys. But what did I tell you guys? Even though we're not going to get ahead of ourselves, just because we see a little green, that don't mean we about to be green, 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 green. But it is coming, guys. Like I told you guys, these small cap, mid cap, and large cap companies have been shaved in half, some by even more than half, 60, 70, 80% from their highs. Like I told you guys, where else is it going to come down to? 95%, 85% shade from this highs before we see a reversal? No, guys. Even if they're not done with bringing the market down or playing with that needle stick, they're at least going to shoot the market up. And at the time frame of this month, whether it be this week, next week, at some point in this month, we're going to see the market go insanely to the upside. Just and they not done bringing it down just yet, they want to bring it right back down. But we is about to see some crazy momentum and some crazy movements to the upside, and people will still be able to make money with this volatility, guys, if you know your entry and exit points and always aim small, miss small. So, it's the best of both worlds. Like I told you guys, they is not going to just, continue to bleed this market, bleed it, bleed it, bleed it, bleed it, bleed it, without no type of spikes and no type of run back ups in between anyway, being for the fact that it'll be too easy. That's why, like I said, guys, if things is as bad as they're supposed to be, we should just be bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. We shouldn't be having no green days. Nobody shouldn't be, buying just yet. People should be waiting until everything's better to start buying, right? But nah, people been buying. People is buying more than they're selling right now. But they overriding it through the manipulation and letting the market still continue to be suffer from this, guys. We know the market should be recovering right now. People is not just sitting on the sidelines looking at these great, great prices. And I'm talking great quality companies at great, great prices. Warren Buffett was always known to say he don't worry about buying a great company at a great price or a cheap price. He worry about buying great companies at a fair price, at a fair price, at a okay price. He okay with paying what the company's worth at the time. He don't even care about buying it for a discount. So with that being said, you know how many people is out of the cave right now with capital, loading and loading and loading and loading on the same shares that you skeptical and on edge about selling? These people is loading up. Take a look at it. For instance, Berkshire Hathaway loaded up over $51 billion in the first half of this year, guys, alone. And ain't no telling how much he loading up in the past week or two, being for the fact that the market has came much lower. If you bought in the first January, February, March of this year, you is down. You down pretty a nice size. So I'm pretty sure they added even more during the last week or so, and probably adding on to some today as well, guys. That's just how much of a crazy opportunity that the market rarely sees every so often that people be waiting for. They sit back, wait patiently for the best opportunities, guys. Quality over quantity. That's what you always got to think of. Don't be out here, looking for plays every day, trying to make money out of the market every day. If you were to just sit back, wait for plays to come to you, and wait for the best setups and the best opportunities, quality over having so many, you're having your wings spread out every single place, everywhere, trying to get a piece of everything. Stop doing that. You want to focus on the good stuff only, guys, and exit out everything else. Exit out the noise. So let's go ahead and take a look at this, guys. Stock market starts May with gains. As yields keeps rising, these earnings reports are on deck. The stock market gained nearly on Monday after a terrible April for the markets as another wave of earnings reports hits Wall Street and the benchmark treasury yield continues to climb. The Nasdaq climbed 0.3%, while the S&P 500 gain a 0.5%. So we see the market is trying to get back, guys. And like I told you guys, don't be surprised with all this mess going on and you still see the market shooting up, going crazy. Just like I told you guys, don't be surprised when companies beat earnings, beat expectations by a long shot, and you see them tank. Don't be surprised when companies is not making the money that they were making previously, when they losing half of their revenue percentage, and they not beating expectations for earnings. Watch how those companies shoot up. So, just be prepared, guys. Watch exactly what's going on. Always be smart, meticulous with your money. So we also want to bring this to you guys' attention before we go. Like I say, guys, you know how they like this, how you know AMC and GME being manipulated or way more than others. During times like this, we seeing the market start to regain a little bit at the beginning of May right here. We seeing a lot of, large cap companies up, even mid cap companies. But AMC, on the other hand, whenever the market is running up, whenever the market is doing bad and pulling back, AMC, GME pulling back. When the market is going up, it's a 50-50 chance AMC and GME could go up with it, and it's a 50-50 chance that they're going to go down while the market go up. And that's what we're seeing right now today. The market is trying to regain itself while AMC is struggling to almost break 15 and try to come down some, guys. So you already know, guys, that's not to, discourage anyone, anything, because AMC is still in good standing, guys. And we also have earnings that's approaching right here in May. So you definitely want to, stick around to see what's going to happen with that, guys, because expectations is through the roof. So you already know. But like I just told you guys, when earnings, revenue beat, and all that good stuff, it's not really going to matter in the grand scheme of things. It's whatever the market wants to do. So you already know, guys, never try to, play offense with the market and try to, you can be the controller of the market, because you can never beat the market. You can never control the market. Always play defense. Always be on the defense end of the stick. Always go into a play or opportunity with the thought process that you already lost. You already lost that money, and you know exactly where you're going to get out before you lose too much of that money, because you got an exit plan, you got a strategy, and you also know where you're getting in at. So, guys, this is not no just random stuff. Whenever traders or investors be making the money that they making, this stuff is calculated. Is they have discipline in place, they have risk management in place, they have entry points and exit points, they have all these things, guys, and it all equates and boils down to building a system. Whatever you do in life, whatever type of business you're running, I don't care, whatever you're doing, in order to be the best at whatever you're doing, or to work faster and smarter at a greater pace, to you're able to, make more money, because you done built the system. You got to build a system, whatever it is that you're doing, guys, and that system got to prove itself over time and have a track record of showing you the results that you want to see. Then that system works, and it's up to you to continue to follow your system and build you generational wealth. So you already know, guys, that's all I got for this video. You already know what to do. Add your boy on Instagram at the B Hayes Show. I love y'all. We out, and God bless you. We go.